Prince William wanted his wife Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, to be titled as Princess Catherine rather than Duchess. Expert Kenneth Rose noted commoners are traditionally not allowed to receive the title princess as they are not a natural-born connection to the Queen. Exceptions have been made for Prince William TM's late mother, Princess Diana, who took on the title as the wife of the Prince of Wales, and Her Majesty's aunt-in-law, Princess Alice, due to her long service to the Crown. Prince William and Kate Middleton are officially known as the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. But according to reports unearthed by only publication The List, Prince William previously wanted his wife to hold a different title. Narrator Christine Liwag Dixon, instead of having his wife referred to as the Duchess of Cambridge, William reportedly hoped that Kate would be addressed as Princess Catherine. However, royal protocol stopped that from happening. If William and Kate hadn't been named Duke and Duchess, Kate would have had to take on the title Princess William, not Princess Catherine, as she isn't a natural-born princess. Only direct descendants of the reigning monarch can take on princess titles. Ms. Liwag Dixon added, royal historian Kenneth Rose told The Telegraph, Kate is a commoner and could not be known as Princess Catherine. However, it is up to the Queen what title she gives her, and there have been one or two exceptions. When Prince Henry, the Duke of Gloucester, died, the Queen gave the Duchess of Gloucester the title Princess Alice. This was, though, to reward her for years of loyal service. Royal spectators have noted that Kate's late mother-in-law, Princess Diana, was known as a princess despite not being a blood relative of Queen Elizabeth. Kate, however, is on track to receive a new set of titles when Prince Charles becomes the King and Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall takes on the title of Princess Consort. The Prince of Wales title will be passed down to Prince William, and Kate, as his wife, will automatically inherit the title of Princess of Wales. While the Duchess of Cornwall could also have used the title by virtue of being Prince Charles' wife, she opted not to due to the long-standing connection between the title and Princess Diana. Prince William will also inherit the dukedoms of Cornwall and Rothesay, making Kate a duchess 3 times over. Constitutional expert Iain MacMarthanne told Express.co.uk, when Charles inherits the throne, the Duke of Cambridge will automatically become Duke of Cornwall and Duke of Rothesay, amongst other titles that are assumed by the heir to the throne. As his wife, Catherine will become Duchess of Cornwall and Rothesay. These new dukedoms will be in addition to that of Cambridge already held. Mr. MacMarthanne explained, the title of Prince of Wales is not assumed automatically by the heir to the throne, and remains within the gift of the monarch. In the case of Charles, his mother the Queen created him Prince of Wales in 1958. In the event of the Duke of Cambridge being made Prince of Wales, Catherine would automatically become Princess of Wales. He added, likewise, with the succession of William, Catherine will become Queen Consort. Over the Christmas period, members of the royal family gather at the Queen TM's Sandringham estate in Norfolk. The tradition to gather at Her Majesty TM's privately owned estate dates back to 1988. On Christmas morning, members of the firm are usually spotted walking to nearby St. Mary Magdalene Church in Sandringham. The royals traditionally attend the Christmas Day service, before returning to the Queen TM's property for their private festivities. Fans typically gather in the road to get a glimpse of the family, and often some present the royals with gifts or flowers and share well wishes for the festive season. The Queen usually hosts the likes of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall, and Prince Edward and the Countess of Wessex. Normally, invites to the family's private Sandringham celebrations are reserved for members of the firm. This means that traditionally partners have to wait until they are married into the royal family before they can attend. However, despite not officially being part of the family at the time he and Beatrice didn't marry until 2020, Edoardo Mopelli Mozzi was granted the rare privilege of joining in for the Christmas celebrations in 2019. It is only the second time Her Majesty had allowed a non-royal to join the annual festive gathering. In 2017, the tradition was also scrapped after Prince Harry invited his bride-to-be Meghan Markle to join the royals. This action paved the way for Beatrice to do the same with Edo. Meghan spent 3 days with the royals for the festivities, while her own family were in America. While the Duchess of Cambridge and Mike Tindall had to wait until they had wed their respective spouses before being allowed to attend the celebrations. Speaking at the time, royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams told Express.co.uk, in 2010 Kate was not invited to do so after her engagement to William, nor was Mike Tindall after his to the Princess Royal's daughter Zara Phillips, and only spouses and close family are usually invited. However, Harry and Meghan will be living together at Nottingham Cottage at Kensington Palace, and her family are in the United States. The monarchy relies heavily on precedent and tradition, but it also makes its own. Due to the Queen-TM's recent ill health, questions were raised as to whether the family would continue with the tradition this year. However, in recent weeks, the sovereign has reportedly reassured her family that she was feeling far better and is well enough to host Christmas. The monarch has also reportedly told them that she is looking forward to the festivities. Her Majesty was forced to pull out of an appearance at a Remembrance Sunday service after spraining her back, and prior to this, she had spent her first night in hospital in 8 years. This Christmas marks the first for Beatrice and Edo with their first baby Sienna, who was born in September. Kate and Prince William shared on Twitter the new family portrait they chose for their 2021 Christmas card. The picture was accompanied by a brief message, reading, "Delighted to share a new image of the family, which features on this year's TMS Christmas card." In the photograph, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge smile in casual and light outfits. Kate and William are surrounded by their 3 children, Princess Charlotte, Prince George, and Prince Louis. Princess Charlotte looks all grown up in a checkered floaty blue and white dress, while George, the third in line to the throne, wears a casual camouflage polo and beige boots. Little Prince Louis, who turned 3 in April, sits on a fluffy rug on the floor while wearing a striped blue and white polo. The picture was taken in Jordan, where the Cambridges travelled for holidays during their children's school's half-term break. Jordan is particularly important to Kate, as the Duchess lived there from 1984 to 1986. She attended preschool in the country while her father worked for British Airlines. The picture sent royal fans into a frenzy, with many taking to Twitter to congratulate the royals on their choice. Praising the Cambridges, one Twitter user, @Perino2, wrote on the social media platform, "I just want to say thank you for being such a wonderful example of grace, acceptance, and love. You exemplify that on the highest level." Another, @Bro9190, wrote, "You can tell how much they love each other and enjoy each other's company. Such a great-looking family, love one another." Many other royal fans appeared to agree Princess Charlotte has taken after Queen Elizabeth II. One, @Idelgado13, wrote, "Is it just me, or does Charlotte look exactly like the Queen, and little Louis has a lot of Philip in him, in the eyes/stare?" Replying to this user, @MeghanJG wrote, "I don't know about Louis, but many people have said the same about Charlotte." Another, @Juagrath531, wrote, "What a handsome family. You can really see Queen Elizabeth in Princess Charlotte." Agreeing with this user, @Fabright said, "I thought so too. A younger Queen Elizabeth with straight hair." Kate and Prince William traditionally release a family portrait every year in the run-up to Christmas. Last year, they posed alongside their children for a picture taken at their home in Norfolk, Anmore Hall. Kate and Prince William last appeared together in public on Wednesday evening, when the Duchess led the Together at Christmas special at Westminster Abbey. The hour-long event, to be aired by ITV on Christmas Eve, saw the Duchess inviting 1,200 unsung COVID-19 heroes to celebrate their courage and work during the pandemic. Thanking frontline workers, charity staff and volunteers for their enormous contribution to society and their communities during the ongoing COVID crisis, Kate said in a foreword in the Abbey's order of service, "In our roles, William and I are so fortunate to meet and spend time with phenomenal people across the country who day in day out support individuals and families. And over the past 2 years, we have been truly inspired by countless people who have brought their communities together through simple acts of love and kindness. This carol service is our small way of recognizing the inspiring contribution so many of you have made. Thank you. Christmas is a time when we can reflect on the past, listen to one another, focus on the relationships that nurture us and build our resilience, so we can look forward to a shared brighter future.